Have you ever done something kind for a person who accepts your kindness, but later on does something very unkind? I wonder how that made you feel. Hello everyone, I'm Kathleen Pelly. Welcome to Journey with Story. Well, hopefully not too many of you have experienced someone repaying an act of kindness with unkindness. Certainly, that would not make any of us happy. Today's episode is a cautionary folktale. That just means it's a story that is giving us a gentle warning, and it's a story from the Philippines about how we need to be kind to the earth. Don't forget, if you've not already done so, be sure and check out our free story fun pack with bonus audio stories and colouring sheets. Just go to www.journeywithstory.com and click on Story Fun Pack. Oh, and be sure to check out an adorable photo of one of our youngest listeners, Baby Cash, sporting his very own Journey with Story t-shirt. And you can buy yours now on our website. See our episode notes for more details. Now, let's take a journey with the Hermit and the Two Worms. Oh, in case you're wondering, a hermit is simply a holy person who spends most of his or her time alone, praying and meditating. Long ago there lived a hermit with a long white beard. He was a holy man who spent all his time praying and meditating in the dark cave where he lived. One morning he left his cave to gather some fruit in the rainforest.
"Watch out!"
he heard a voice call out. Puzzled, the hermit looked around, but there was no one there. He went on dropping fruit into a small basket when he heard the sound of leaves rustling.
"Stop right there,"
the voice said.
"You're going to step on us."
The old hermit squatted down on his haunches and studied the plants in front of him. He pushed aside some dry leaves and small rocks.
"We're right here,"
said the voice,
"under the rock."
Taking the rock in both hands, the hermit carefully lifted it out of the moist soil. Underneath, he found two fat, wriggling worms. "Oh, hello," the hermit said to them. "Are you caught under this rock?"
"Not at all,"
one of the worms said.
"The rock won't hurt us, but you might."
"I won't hurt you," the hermit said gently. "I'll just step over you and be on my way."
"Oh, that's right,"
said the worm angrily.
"On your way to crush other poor creatures under your feet."
The hermit scratched his head. "Huh?"
"You're human," the
worm went on.
"All humans treat the rest of us like we're worthless. You don't respect other living things. You cut down trees and you pollute the environment."
The hermit said, thinking. Maybe you're right. Humans do destroy nature. Then after a moment he added, "Would you like to do something about it?"
"Like?"
the worm replied. "I can turn you and your friend into humans," the hermit said, "so that you can live among people and teach them how to respect our planet." After talking about it some more, the worms agreed to the experiment. Then, poof! They instantly turned into a man and a woman. The new couple went on to live in a small farming village where they were known as Gino and Ana Flores. With the money the hermit gave them, they bought some land and built a modest thatched roof house. They also bought several sows and a few chickens. At first, Gino and Anna worked hard on their farm and made many new friends. Every chance they had, they talked to their friends about the richness and beauty of their former home, the rainforest. And they travelled to other towns to teach people about treating nature with respect and kindness. But after some time, the couple's farm started to demand more of their energy, and they had less and less time to travel and talk to people. The more they worked, the more money they made, and soon Gino and Anna forgot all about teaching lessons about the environment. Only 10 years after leaving their home, the rainforest was a fading memory. Gino and Anna eventually became the richest couple in the village, and they decided to cut down the trees on their land. And build a lavish mansion. There they planned to have dinner parties for their friends. On their very first night in the new house, they invited 100 guests for a garden party. During the party, one of the servants came to Anna's side. "There's a beggar at the gate," she told her mistress. "I asked him to leave, but he insisted on talking to you or your husband." "Then let him wait," Anna said, waving a hand in the air. "He'll get tired and go." "Yes, ma'am," the servant said. Hours later, when Anna was saying goodbye to one of the guests, she noticed the beggar was still waiting at the gate. Instead of going up to him, she went back to the party to find her husband. "Gino," she whispered so her guests wouldn't hear, "there's a beggar outside, and he won't go away. What should I do?" "Send the dogs after him," Gino replied. Then, just as he was about to turn back to the party, a big bolt of lightning flashed in the sky, and it began to pour down with rain. All the guests ran inside the house. But then, poof! The house and everything inside it suddenly disappeared. "Oh no!" the guests cried out as they ran out into the street. Within seconds, Gino and Anna found themselves standing on a patch of land with weeds all around. "Anna," Gino said, guessing what might have happened, "do you think—" "That is right," said the old beggar as he hobbled toward them in the rain. "I am the hermit that turned you into humans 10 years ago." Anna immediately knelt before the old beggar. "Oh, please," she said, "please don't take everything away from us. We've worked so hard." "You," the hermit said, interrupting, "the very creatures that were angered by humans who did not respect the world around them." He raised a finger and shook it at the couple. "You have flattened all the trees around you and have kept your dogs in chains. You have forgotten why you're here. So now I must send you back." And in that instant, Anna and Gino were transformed back into two fat, wriggling worms. Well, what do you think is the souvenir from this story? The little nugget of truth about what it means to be human and live in this world. I think there could be a couple of souvenirs. One might be that we should be grateful for any kindness offered to us and repay it only with kindness. And all of us have to maybe do our part to walk gently in this beautiful world and treat it with kindness and care. I wonder though, it would be fun to write another story about what might happen if the hermit came back and gave those two worms a second chance. Do you think they would do better this time around? Cheerio then. Join me next time for Journey with Story. Music and post-production was by Colette Jonas.